welcome in to Cowboys Life with my wife. It's me, Tommy.
I'm Margaret.
And today we're kind of catching you up. We're in our PJs with our puppy.
We are.
And we're going to kind of catch you up because we're already 2 games into the season. And we got the Bears coming up next week. So I want to kind of talk about the off season first, the last 2 games. And then we'll get into what we think the Bears going to happen. And then we'll kind of go back to, I guess, how we were trying to set it up and do different segments regularly.
Yeah. Start with the off season.
Off season.
That's what these are for.
All right, raise your glasses.
Okay, we have to tell them what this is first.
I know.
Oh.
It's a shotty to Brian Schottenheimer.
So we didn't have lemons, obviously, but we had lemon juice. So I just put a decent amount because 3 lemons is a lot. That's like almost a half a lemon in water.
Not bad.
No, it's not bad.
Kind of basic.
It's a little bitter because you don't have any sugar. It's not lemonade.
We're not gonna hurt you.
But it's good. It probably would be better with real lemons.
It would be better. It would be better with real lemons. Sorry, we didn't do an exact. I guess this is like a not so shoddy.
We'll do it again next week. How's that
Trade
sound?
spots. Should we?
Trade a Chihuahua for a football?
Trade Chihuahuas for footballs. All right.
So
off season. Yeah, Brian Schottenheimer's the first thing. Brian Schottenheimer, new head coach. I really like his culture change. I like his
Wait, what does that mean?
Culture change?
Yeah. Like the dynamics that he
Yeah,
changed?
like culture overall. So like he preaches a certain type of culture where he's kind of more what they call like I guess a player's coach. There's like a lot of TikToks and videos out there of like Micah Parsons calling him, and just telling him good night because he likes to call and talk to. He took a lot of the people out to dinner, just player and him, not like everybody at the same time, but like one-on-ones, real personal kind of
getting to know them. That's
Yes.
really cool. I didn't know he did any of that.
Yeah. And
He's very personable.
He's got pedigree. That's because
Wait,
his pedigree means
like a dog?
Yep, like a dog, just like a dog.
What do you mean?
His dad was a coach,
Oh my gosh!
so he has coaching pedigree.
Is that really what they call it?
It should be if it's not coaching pedigree. So
You made up a whole new term.
no, I don't think I made it up,
Okay.
but I'll take it. So his dad was a head coach for a long time, like a really good head coach too. And so he talks about like being like 8 years old and being in, boardrooms with
Weird. So
in
he's
NFL
like comfortable
boardrooms.
there.
Oh, absolutely. And he's traveled around a lot and done his own offensive coordinating and all that stuff. He's rejected having a head coaching job before. I think when he was with Seattle, they offered him a head coaching job, and I think he turned it down somewhere else. Not in Seattle, but when he was working in Seattle and they were good. He's got good pedigree. He's got a good culture class to him. And what I also like is his scheme. He has a really good offensive scheme. It's not too different from what Mike McCarthy was doing last year. And Dak Prescott seems really happy with it. He's doing really good. I think it's because Brian Schottenheimer. It's because of Shoddy.
Shoddy!
It's fun.
It is fun.
Even though people gave him a lot of crap because people did want. I mean, I was one of them. I wanted, an Aaron Glenn or Ben Johnson. I think that's right. Those different coaches over there in Detroit that made them really good. Really, just. He was kind of like an underthought for an actual head coach, but I really liked him as an offensive coordinator, so I feel like I'm very happy to have him as a head coach. So Brian Schottenheimer brought in some good coaches as well. He brought in a new offensive line coach. He brought in a defensive coordinator from the Bears.
Which is unfortunate for the Bears.
Well, apparently the Bears hated him, so he was ran out of Chicago.
Well, clearly there's something going on now.
So
wait, if they didn't know, if you're your first time watching, I'm from Chicago, so
Bears
I'm
fan.
a Bears fan,
Right.
which is unfortunate this last game, but it's fine. You're gonna destroy
get it
us.
out.
It's fine. We'll talk about it later.
Well, let's hope so, because we'll talk about other games here in just a second. I still wanted to talk about the offseason.
Yeah.
So, George Pickens made a huge trade to pick up a good receiver. Now, this is a Dallas Cowboy thing. I'm only in episode 2 of The Gambler on Netflix. Cowboys, America's Team. Good freaking show so far. I'm only in episode 2, but
You are enjoying it?
I am enjoying it. It's really good. But off season, actually making moves. George Pickens is kind of a shiesty kind of guy. He's kind of a little tough and raw. And yeah, George Pickens may not be the saint on the field, but he is definitely the athlete. So he makes incredible. He was like ranked among the top 5 in uncatchable balls that were caught. So he had a horrible quarterback, and he was still making great catches. So Dak is a great quarterback. So I think that he's going to have a really good year. George Pickens is going to be a great pickup for us. Now, the next thing that we have to move on to that everybody talked about the entire offseason was the Micah Parsons trade. Micah Parsons, probably one of the best.
We watched him, didn't we?
Yeah, he's probably one of the best, like pass rushers. He's like classified, because I wouldn't say he's a defensive end because he doesn't play the run worth of crap, and I think that's why I personally feel like it wasn't a bad trade. But a lot of people hate it because they thought he was a generational talent, meaning that like only so many generations come out with somebody that's this good at doing that. And he was like this good at rushing the passer. I don't think he was as good as people make him out to be. I think that he was kind of a lightning in a bottle. I want to see how the rest of his career plays out, especially him possibly having back injuries, and now we trade him to Green Bay. So,
Is that like what you think happened to Ezekiel Elliott?
Oh no, Zeke.
Like he was really good, and then he was like
Zeke. We ran the tires off of. I think that Micah Parsons still has some tread, but we may have like also damaged him a little bit. I don't want to say he's damaged goods, but if he's got a real back issue and he's going to play in Green Bay, one of the coldest environments. Have you ever had an injury and been in the cold? It's not fun. So I hope the best for him, because I'm not that kind of guy, but I don't think that he's going to necessarily be as effective in Green Bay as he was in Dallas. So great trade, because we got 2 first-round picks. The next 2 years, the Dallas Cowboys will have 4 first-round picks. That's awesome. Like, we could be really reloading. I like the Micah Parsons trade. So, off season, Brian Schottenheimer, George Pickens, Micah Parsons, and here we go. Like, no Micah Parsons. And I don't know how our defense is going to be. Got a new, Eberflus from the Bears. Didn't have anything like a Micah Parsons, and so maybe he can make it work with still not having one. So the first game was the Eagles game. Do you remember watching the Eagles game?
Yeah, they lost, but I feel like they did pretty good that was the Super Bowl winning team.
Yeah.
Like, that's a hard one to, first one coming back. You did watch some of the games before and, some of the backups, so we did watch some of those games, right? And then they didn't play, Dak in any of them, right?
And none of the preseason games.
Yeah.
That Dak played, so that was the first time to see the starters out there.
Yeah, we watched some of those games, but I still feel like they did pretty good against the Eagles. I'm not.
You want to know why that was, though? And Brian Schottenheimer said this is another reason why I like him as a head coach. He didn't want to reveal his hand. He didn't want to show the Eagles his first team out there doing first team reps with their new offense. Because then you could watch that clip and kind of get an idea of what they're going to do. So coming into it without any idea gives him an advantage.
Holding the racehorse back and letting him go at the end.
Right, exactly. I'm a rope-a-dope.
Seabiscuit.
Of course you would say
an
animal trait, and I would relate it to sports. So the first game, Eagles. Yeah, you're right. It was really close. I'm still disappointed because it was just like one that slipped through your fingers. And I mean, it would be a totally different video. We would have already done videos. I mean, we've been really busy. We haven't had the time to put out these videos.
Yeah, sorry guys.
But
we're gonna try to be better.
I probably would have made a video if we would have beat the Eagles. I probably would have thrown a video up immediately because I'm already doing this last season when we didn't look good. And now it's also a good time to do it because after the Eagles loss, which was a close one, we barely squeaked it out against the Giants. And now you remember that game?
Last year?
No, the Giants game. That was last week. The one that we watched at the bar.
Yeah. Oh, with the Bears? No, that
the
was
Giants.
The Bears. Oh, that was the Lions. I forgot.
No. You got PTSD.
I do. I was horrible.
The whole game. And she's not that much of a Bears fan. Wow.
I mean, I am like a Bears fan, but like we don't watch every single game. No. But that was like awful though. Like that was horrible. It was like horrific.
The Lions did beat down the Bears.
It did like give me a PTSD.
So you want to know the thing behind that, and this will be just like extra news, but the thing behind that is that's their old coach. So the Bears, I told you, got rid of Eberflus, which is our new defensive coordinator, and then they hired Lane. No, that's the shoot. Butcher his name. So I don't know the guy's name that's the head coach of the Bears. Somebody can comment below. I wanted him as a coach. It's not Aaron Glenn. It's the other one.
People are probably screaming at you like,
yeah, and I don't know.
It's fine. We'll look it up. It'll be fine.
Anyways, it was a revenge game. So that's the old offensive coordinator leaving and going to the Bears, and the Lions coming back to town, and kind of sock it to the Bears. It kind of people said that they tried to run it up on them because you know how the Lions like to go for two and never punt the ball. They always go for it on fourth down. So they're winning, and what do? Go for it on fourth down, and then they went for two. So like it was just Lions being Lions thing. So I think it's Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson is the head coach. Poor guy had to tell the media that like, hey, I don't think they were running it up. That's just what the Lions do. Because they were like, do you think they were running up the score on you? Do you think that's why they beat you so bad? Media is vicious. Media's been vicious with the Cowboys too, with the whole Micah Parsons trade. But I really hope it like kind of comes full circle and people realize that Jerry Jones knows how to wheel and deal. The only thing he knows how to do. He may not be a good GM for the sports industry, but man, can he make a deal? He's like one of those sharks.
I mean, he's been in business for a very long time.
So I think that he could have got more from Micah Parsons. That's why I could have got more, but I still think that he got a deal. Still think that he may have got out of something that could have been bad, and we could be getting better out of it. So the Giants released their first win, and Brian Schottenheimer's first win. I wish you could chime in a little part of him winning because he got so excited and they gave him the game. Dak presented the game ball to Brian Schottenheimer, and you could see him kind of get emotional for a second. And then he had to put the coach back on and celebrate the win, and he was talking about everybody who getting a touchdown, and then everybody would go, yeah! And Dak got a touchdown, yeah! And even old Jerry Jones earlier on the background, yeah! Yeah! So, like, it's kind of cool to see the locker room culture. Remember what I was telling you about?
Maybe, like, for the next video, you can pull up, like, one video from the week and, like, let me watch it, and we'll put it in, like, the corner, and I'll, like, live react to it.
I'm going to live react to it. I like that idea. Alright, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. They've been waiting for it. Getting wild with my wife. Let's talk about the wild things you got for us today.
So again, if you guys are new, I run an exotic animal rescue, and every single week we just do like a short segment where I introduce to you guys a new animal. So this week I filmed actually right at the end of my work day, so I was still wearing my goat shirt. We already took a shot of us with the goats, or I guess me. You were in it too, I don't know. Yeah. But let's go back and run that clip, and so you guys can meet them. All right, guys. Sorry, it was a goat butt. But these are our two baby goats. I know they're not so baby anymore. They are 8 months old. This is Mando, this is the boy, and then his sister Ahsoka. Why'd you act like that? They are 75% Nigerian dwarf and 25% Saanen. So that means that this girl is actually going to give us a lot more milk whenever she is bred than just a traditional Nigerian dwarf goat. So super cute. We actually, if you pan over here, Tommy, you can see we have 2 adults. And then this guy right here is a Barrow. His name is Frankie. And he is going to be the dad of the babies next year. So that's Bo-Katan. That is the mom. Hey, on your face. Let me get it. Here. So Bo-Katan, Ahsoka, and Mando are all named after something. If you guys know what it is, put it down below in the comments and you could get extra, I don't know, Cowboys points.
Yeah.
Alright, if you guys want to follow my channel, it is Sunset Wildlife Connection. I will put a link below in the description. So I hope to see you guys there. Goat butt.
And for all the people saying that we should name our goat Tom Brady, no. We're not going to name him Tom Brady. They're not deflating footballs or cheating.
Yeah.
So like going into overtime, super close game. Yeah, it was.
It was so close. It was a really fun game, actually. Like,
Everybody who went there said that.
it was a fun game to
There
watch.
was people who were like season
Not
ticket
either
holders,
one.
and they were like, "That was the most exciting game I've been to in years." That's what season ticket holders were saying. So like, I guess good for them.
Yeah, no, it was a really good. Like when we went into overtime, there was actually Giants fans in front of us. We were at a bar,
Yeah.
and there was Giants fans in front of us, and they turned around and they were like, and then he was like, "It's fine. The bar's the one who wins because now we all have to order another drink."
Yep,
And like
it was true.
everybody started dying laughing.
And it's facts. That's why I was like, they probably have it scripted. At least one overtime game to give all the bars an extra round.
Yep.
Especially Cowboys fans because they know we drink.
I'm sure there was so much beer being poured in
Oh,
Dallas.
definitely. Definitely.
But it was really fun to watch.
Very fun game. Brandon Aubrey. Oh, man. Talk about wanting to pay a kicker. Like, best kicker in the league.
We were talking about that, how like kickers have such a small job that's so important. Like they're in the game for like 5 seconds, but it literally can make or break a game. Like if they miss one, break the game. They get one, make the game. Like it's pretty intense.
Yes. I mean, they do have a lot of weight on their shoulders. So it is like, you talk about pressure.
I don't want to say it's simple because I'm sure there's like a specific technique, but what we were talking about too is that it's like golf. Like you have to do it the same way every single time.
It's a stroke, so you have to have a...
And the wind is a thing.
Oh, yeah.
The pressure, like how cold, where you are in the country. Like it's very like more like scientific, like golf. You know what I mean?
Super scientific. So much scientific. Great segue into talking about the next game.
Okay.
Which is the Cowboys and Bears coming up. Brandon Aubrey, the kicker, is going outside and they're doing wind tests because in Soldier Field in Chicago, there's lots of wind. He has to put
right on the
patches
lake.
of grass down because they play on natural grass so that he can get a feel of kicking off the grass and with the wind. That's professionalism. That's somebody who's trying to win every time.
No, you have a good kicker. He
Yeah.
is really good. Like
He's the best kicker.
He really is.
It's weird to be
really
proud about having
your
the best
kicker. I know it is weird, but like we said, it makes or breaks the game.
It could be that difference. So,
It's like almost besides the quarterback, that's like the hardest job, or maybe like the most pressure. I wouldn't say
most
the hardest.
pressure.
Definitely the most pressure between your quarterback and your kicker. Like
Yeah.
they have the most pressure in the whole game.
Yeah, I mean, like, yes, Dak Prescott's going to have pressure, like, evenly distributed throughout the game. But, like, as far as sports pressure, there's nothing like that game, like, winning or losing. And that Giants game, to go into overtime, he had to make that field goal. Or it was the last play of the game and they lost.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of things going with one little motion. So, what do you think? What's your pick? Cowboys, Bears.
Obviously, I'm probably gonna have to pick the Cowboys because I feel like you're right. Your offense has been so good, and clearly the Bears' defense was so bad. So I feel like you definitely have a large chance of winning for sure.
That's a good wife. That is one hell of a... But I just got off that Giants game, and it was supposed to be a blowout. So the Giants are not good at all. the Bears at least scored a little bit against the Lions,
They
who
did.
beat the heck out of them offensively. So I think the Cowboys will score a bunch of points. What's your score prediction?
Oh man, okay. I'm gonna go with 14 Bears and 32 Cowboys.
Ooh, that's good. I like it. I actually predict them scoring at least 30 points too. I'm going to go with 33 points. I'm going to give your Bears a little bit more. I think they're going to score at least 17 points. I think it's going to be 17-33 Cowboys. I think that Dak Prescott goes off. One sleeve Prescott. He is going to be MVP, hopefully, by the end of the year.
That'd be awesome.
Take right there. Hopefully he is MVP. If he plays with his confidence, and he has his confidence because of a good head coach, Brian Schottenheimer,
And a good offense.
and a good offensive line too. The offensive lines look good. So,
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching this video, and we're gonna watch the game tomorrow and let you know how it goes.
yeah, we'll do a reaction to the Cowboys Bears game in Jersey.
Sure.
She wears all these Cowboys stuff for me, but I actually have a Bears jersey. It's an older lacquer jersey. But you'll be able to be wearing the Bears and I'll wear the Cowboys and
Y'all take a photo and video and yeah.
all the stuff, all the fun stuff.
All right, Shotty.
Shot it!
See you guys next time.
Bye.